Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. I'm Muhammad AIMAN bin Osman and I'm from class RCS 1104E.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Danial and I'm from RCS 1104E.
Hello and Assalamualaikum. My name is Muhammad AZMIZAL bin AMIN. I am from RCS 1104A.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Nama saya Muhammad SYAZANI bin YUSOF daripada kelas RCS 1104E.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Muhammad HAIKAL bin AZAHAR and I'm from class RCS 1104E. Hello, my name is Muhammad HAIKAL bin AZAHAR. So today I would like to present about mean. Okay, first of all, we will need to draw a table with 4 columns. The first column is class and frequency, which is already given by the question. The third column we need midpoint, which is XM, and the fourth column we need the frequency XM. Okay, so after we draw the column, we will need to find the midpoint by sum the upper and lower class and divide them by 2. Okay, after that, we will need to find the frequency XM by multiple the midpoint with the frequency. And after we got that, thirdly, we will need to find the sum of all frequency XM. Okay, it will seems like total frequency XM plus we equal to 44 plus 168 plus 340 plus 280, and we will get 832. Okay, and lastly, we will need to divide the total FXM, which is frequency XM, and with the N. I mean, like, we will need to divide the total frequency with N. So it will seems like 832 divided by 50, because total N is sum of the frequency, which is the total of the frequency. So after we plus all of the frequency, we will get N. So the final result will get 832 divided by 50, and will be equal to 16.64. And after we got the answer, we will need to round off to get the more suitable and appropriate number, which is mean equal to 17 order. Thank you.
Okay, my name is Muhammad AZMIZAL and I will explain about median. Okay, first we need to create a table that contains 4 columns, which is class and frequency that given from the questions, and then cumulative frequency and also position of data, which is we need to find it. Okay, so first we find the cumulative frequency. Okay, to find cumulative frequency, we need to sum off the frequency, which is at the column number 2, row by row. So means 4 plus with 12, so we get 16, and 16 we plus with 20, so we get 36, and so on. So for the number 3, we need to find position of data, which is the column number 4. 1 till 4, 5 till 16, 17 till 36, and so on, until we get the 37 and 50. Okay, so for the median, we need to find the median position. So in order to find the median position, we need to calculate the frequency column, which is 4 plus 12 plus 20 and 14. So we get 50, and we divide it by 2, so we get 25. So the median position lies between 17 till 36, because 25 is between that number of position of data. So it should mean our class interval is 16 till 18. So for the number 5, after that we find the median. This one is used for the median position only. So for class interval 16 till 18 only, so we need to use formula, which is lower boundary class plus middle position minus lower class, and divided by frequency, and we times by C. C is upper class. For example, 16 we minus with upper class from the other class, which is 13, so we get 3. Then after that we input the data, and we count it, and we get 16.9. So we round off it, and we get 17 order. So for the interpretation means 17 order, half of order is less than 50%. From half of order is less than 17 order, and half of order is more than 17 order. That's it. Thank you.
So next, I am Muhammad Aiman bin Osman, and I'm gonna explain about mood. So first of all, we need to create the table and input 2 column of class and frequency. So next, we need to find the largest frequency. So the class interval will be the class mode. As we can see at the table, 20 is the largest frequency. So next, number 2, next step is the solution. The class 16 until 18 is the class containing the mode, since it was the largest frequency. So the third step is we need to make a calculation of mode using the formula. So the LC is a lower class, BLF is below largest frequency, LF is largest frequency, and ALF is above largest frequency times with C. To find C, we need to take 2 number, upper or lower, from 2 classes and minus it. As example, I take a 2 lower number from 2 class from the table, which is 16 and 13, and the total of the calculation that I get is 3. So 3 is C. So after that, we just need to input the information that we get from the table into the formula and make the calculation. As you can see, the total of the calculation is 17.71, and after we round off, we get 18. So the final answer is 18 order. So for the interpretation, the number of received order of most mail order company is 18 order. So that's all from me.
My name is SYAZANI bin YUSOF. I will explain about the standard deviation question. So firstly, we already been given the 2 column, which is class and frequency. So we need to add 3 more column, which is midpoint, frequency multiplied by midpoint, fxm, and frequency multiplied by midpoint that powered by 2, f.xm square. So to find midpoint, we need to add 2 number from class. For example, we take the first row here is 10, 12. We add it up and then divide it by 2. We get the midpoint, 11. So next is frequency multiplied by midpoint. We need to multiply the frequency with midpoint. We get the answer. So next is frequency multiplied by midpoint that powered by square by 2. We square up the midpoint first and then multiply it with frequency. Next is we need to find the sum of frequency, sum of frequency multiplied by midpoint, and sum of frequency multiplied by midpoint that powered by 2, fxm square. Here we got the answer is 50 for the frequency, 832 for the fxm, and 14,216 for the fxm square. So to find the variance, we have to use this formula here, 1 over n minus 1, and so on. So we substitute the number we got from the table and then solve the equation here, solve the problems, and then we got variance for is 7.1582. So for the standard deviation, all you need to do is we square it up, square root 7.582, and then we got the answer 2.754.
I'm going to present about shape of distribution. First and foremost is we need to sort out the data from the table we had created. Next, we need to build or create a graph from the table given. And then we need to label the axis as y-axis is frequency and x-axis as number of orders. After the axes are labeled, then and only then we can determine the shape of distribution. The shape of distribution is affected by the number of frequency and the number of orders. As a result, we got the shape of distribution is approximately symmetrical.